Makita was one of the first brands to give us a drill and hammer drill with more than 1,000 inch-pounds of torque, and both the XPH07 and XFD07 have been workhorses for them. The XPH14, which so far only comes in a hammer drill version, promises even more power. We're going to compare new against old, head to head. Makita's two flagship hammer drills may seem similar, at least on the surface. They both have 550 RPM in low and 2100 RPM in high gear. Moving over to the hammer rate, that's 31,500 BPM. Where they start to go different directions is in torque. Now the XPH07 gave us an impressive 1,090 inch-pounds of torque, but the XPH14 moves up to 1,250, and Makita is known for being conservative in their specs. The other big deal is, well, actually the opposite of big. It's how small this model is. The 07 wasn't a monster. It was just 8.1 inches long and weighed 5.9 pounds with a 5 amp hour battery. The XPH14 drops more than an inch from the length, bringing it to 7 inches on the nose. It does pick up a tiny bit of weight to hit 6 pounds with the same 5 amp hour battery. Before we talk test results, let me say a quick thank you for clicking on our video. We hope you enjoy it. While you're here, consider helping us out by hitting the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up if you like what you see. And if you're thinking to yourself, man, how can I get a snazzy shirt like the one that Kenny's wearing? Check out the link in the description below. It's custom logoed Carhartt gear. With speed running the same on both drills, we're curious if the XPH14's additional power will be an advantage. Steady control is the name of the game as the XPH07 gets started with the lighter screws. It's just a question of how long it can stay in high speed over the rest of the course. That half-inch twist bit isn't slowing Makita down as it plows through in short order. Still in high speed with the more aggressive spade bit as the chips start to fly. It doesn't look as fast as some of the newer models we've tested, but it doesn't look strained either. Shifting to the smoother auger bit, and it's holding its speed well. It's a little slower than the spade bit, but that's exactly what we expect to see. On to the first hole saw, and the drill is still in high, though it doesn't look like we can bear down on it quite as much as we'd like. Will it hold for the 2 1/8 inch? No, it's dropping into low where it can make the most of its 1,090 inch-pounds of torque. That's not the fastest run we've seen, but it's far from the slowest. Let's see what the XPH14 can do. Even though the drill is in high speed, it looks smooth and controlled through those drywall screws. Switching over to our twist bits, it wastes no time plowing through that section quickly and is already looking like it's gaining time. Onto the spade bit, and it's ripping through with no hesitation in high gear. That's one of the more confident runs we've seen through there. The drill not only looks fast, but also comfortable as it combines smooth operation with that high-speed auger bit. If there was any hope for the 07 in this race, the XPH14 is dashing it with a really fast time on that first hole saw. Can it stay in high speed for the larger one? Well, there's a bind, but no gear change, and it looks like this hammer drill just left its predecessor in the dust. The XPH07 finished in a very steady 2 minutes and 58 seconds. The Makita XPH14 gained time in every single section and picked up big chunks on the hole saws, finishing in 2 minutes 15 seconds. That picks up 12 spots and finishes in a second place tie overall. To see how these drills do on the higher side of their comfort levels, we chucked up a 2 9/16 inch self-feed bit. This should let us know which one is faster under that kind of load. But after giving each drill several chances, we actually didn't see much of a difference. Both needed to be in low gear, and the top times were just 0.02 of a second different, 6.66 seconds for the 07 and 6.68 seconds for the 14. Concrete drilling was a similar story. Neither drill was really able to gain a significant advantage within their rated limits. So is the extra power really worth it? Well, as the test track proved, when it's your effort on the drill and not a self-feeding bit, you can get significantly faster speed on each hole, and that adds up over the course of a day. Let's also not discount how much more compact the XPH14 is either. Saving an inch of length is a big deal on a drill this powerful. It was also noticeable just how smooth this updated hammer drill is. It gives the tool a more refined feel that's less fatiguing than many of the big brand names that we've used. In that regard, Makita's a step ahead of its competition. But what do you think? If you have any questions or feedback for us, leave them in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. Help us out by subscribing to our channel below. If you enjoyed what you saw, hit that like button and turn on notifications to stay up to date on our latest videos.